Where's that? Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. It's Becca, and today we are making Greek meatballs. This is a great staple that I like to have whenever they have turkey on sale, or you can use a combination. Turkey on sale today. This is just a pound. So we're gonna get right into the recipe and show you how quick and easy this is to make. So we're gonna just grab a pound of our turkey. Turkey can be a little bit drying for meatballs, so I'll show you what we're going to do for that. So we've got that in our bowl. I've chopped up half an onion. I like onion in my meatballs. So there's that. And then we picked some fresh Cuban oregano from the garden. So we're just going to take the leaves off and do about a tablespoon or so. Just kind of chop it up real good. I like to stack my leaves and just kind of chop really good. So I like to make this recipe ahead of time sometimes and just like make the meatball shaped and put it on a cookie sheet and then freeze it so that they're just ready to go, and put them in a Ziploc freezer bag, and then you can bake them at 400 for about 8 minutes on each side or so. And that's something that we like to eat here. I wanted to try canning them, and from what I've been looking up, the best way to can them is to cook them first. So I may just try that out. So I've got my fresh oregano here. This has lots of flavor, the Cuban oregano. I love it. So 1 to 2 garlic cloves. You can smash it with your knife and chop it up really fine. I like my garlic squisher. It makes life so much simpler. So there's my 1 to 2 garlic cloves. We're going to add about a half a teaspoon of salt. You can use pink salt, iodized sea salt, whatever salt you like. So there's some salt there. Let's see, do I have ground black pepper? So we've got some ground black pepper here. I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon as well. Let's see. Well, I probably put a little bit more, so I'm going to put a tiny bit more salt in, just a pinch, because it adds good flavor. Now, I goofed and forgot to get fresh cilantro at the store, and our plants are still growing. So I'm going to use some dried cilantro. And I'm going to use about 3/4 of a tablespoon. There's my dried cilantro. Use as much or as little as you want. Another seasoning that you could use, they like to use mint or spearmint in their Greek meatballs. My family doesn't like the mint in there, so we don't do the mint. I'm going to add a little bit extra flavor of some garlic powder, and we're going to add about, now this is optional, totally optional, but I love Parmesan cheese in my meatballs. They make amazing meatballs. So I'm just going to put in about a half a cup. Alright, so there's that. Grandma always said crack your eggs separately. This is just 1 egg, and you're going to whisk it up. And in it goes. So we got that. And since I'm gluten intolerant, celiac, I can't have breadcrumbs, and I'm really trying to keep my carbs down. So I'm actually just going to add about a half a cup of just pure almond flour. So that's about a quarter. It's about a half a cup of that. So we got almond flour, and if you want really moist meatballs, and I mean really moist, you want to add some sour cream. So at least like a tablespoon of sour cream in here as well. And we're just going to mix all of that up really good. Now, fresh cilantro is like the bomb. I totally love fresh cilantro. I can't believe I didn't pick any up. I was just at the store. But anyway, always good to have some dried herbs on hand when you forget stuff like that. So we're going to mix this up really good. You could get in here with your hands if you want to. I'm going to get a smaller spoon. This one's a little too big. And I probably could have chopped up my onion a little bit smaller. That's okay. Garlic mixed in there really good. And if you're making these for dinner, I just recommend like maybe putting some saran wrap over this and letting all of the flavors meld together, infuse, and then cook it later up on for dinner. So I think my onion is chopped a little too big, but that's all right. So I'm just going to scoop these, and don't worry if they're a little wet, because this is a turkey meatball. I've got my cookie sheet all sprayed, and I'm just going to make little meatballs. And get those ready. We'll probably have some this week, so I'm going to freeze them and have them ready to go. So yeah, these get cooked at, you can cook them in the pan, like in some olive oil or something like that, but I like them baked because the turkey ones can fall apart, I think, in your pan. You got to be really gentle with them. So I will put mine on a cookie sheet and just bake them for about 8 minutes on each side. So this is a super simple recipe. Waylon approves. Hubby likes this one. These taste amazing with lamb. Like if you can get ground lamb, which I know is not easy to find right now, those are a luxury that just taste amazing. So some of the pastas that you can use are like the chickpea pasta. They have brown rice pastas. I've been getting the skinny pasta, which is a seaweed noodle, and it cooks up in no time. And then we usually just put our marinara sauce or pasta sauce with it, and then some more shredded cheese, of course. And that makes a really simple, quick meal. I think I put them all on my tray. If you feel like it's a little too wet, you can add more of your almond flour or other gluten-free flour. But again, if you add too much flour, the turkey ones will end up too dry, and your meatball won't be moist. So play around with it and see how you like it. Ooh. Watching today. So that was messy. Always work with clean hands, which I did. Just gonna finish scooping the rest of this. And 1 pound recipe made how many? What, 2? Makes about 20, 21 meatballs. So this would be considered keto friendly as well. So for into keto, all that stuff. Probably only eat about 4 of these with a meal. That seems to be pretty satisfying. 4 or 5 is about what we do, I guess. Do one last scrapey. Probably should have picked up another package. Anywho, that's what they look like, and I'm gonna pop them in my. And then once they're firm enough, I just take them out and put them in a Ziploc freezer bag, label it, and we usually eat them up pretty quick. And yeah, so that's a really simple, quick recipe from the garden, from our home to yours. I hope you guys try it out. If you like it and try it out, let me know. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys liked that, and I'll see y'all in the next video. So hopefully I'll try to get some more recipes up on my channel, and cause sometimes I forget what we make and I have a hard time finding my recipes, so I thought this would be really fun too, just to put them up on there and share them with others. So